Hello everyone, my name is Vishwas. I'm doing computer networking and cybersecurity from London Metropolitan University. I have a very interesting subject that is auditing and penetrating testing, and one of the renowned company that is the Proteus Security Solution provide the assignment to us to do the vulnerability scanning and select the one vector attack to exploit the server or the network, and I have to also find out the flags that is only in the 10.6.6.16 container. So I have to create the 10 minutes of video for my coursework. So saving the time, I already write the commands on the notepad. So I just want to go to copy and paste and explain the everything. I have done every scanning for the vulnerability in each and every port and container, and I have listed a lot of vulnerabilities, but here I just going to scan in the DZMG server because I'm just only going to explore that one. First I'm going to scan the vulnerabilities in the DMG server, that is just showing how many ports are open and closed and what is the software that is outdated. So let's wait for the outcome. So here we can see that there are a lot of ports are open, and the versions are also outdated. That is Apache HTTPD 2.2.2.8, that is outdated version, and there are SSH port, telnet port are the open. So in this port any hacker can be exploit the server, so we have to secure this port. So in my task I'm going to do the metasploit. I'm going to launch the metasploit software. Here I launch the metasploit. The command is msf console. It's starting. Yes, it's successfully started, and I just want to use the use one of the factor that is a distccaxt. So I just set the port and the host detail. Our host, that is the 172.17.02.02, and now just going to set the payload of the reversal. I just set the reversal and just going to run. I just successfully log in, and host name, that is a metasploitable, and uname. I successfully in the DMG server. That IP is 172.17.0.2, and I can say that I am able to check the server details like events 6.3.7 Kali Linux, and after that I'm just going to check the my current directory pwd, and I'm in a temporary folder. Then I'm just going to find out the SUD file, that is One is this. Yes, I'm able to find there are a lot of files are here. I can access these files, bin file, user file, everything, and I'm just going to list file. There are a lot of folders over here in temporary file, and I'm just going to do root command found ct root. Now search file directory. Let me try to create the file that the test.txt and ls, and it successfully created test.txt. I can create the file over here. Then I'm just going to check the file description ls minus a. Now I'm going to check the permission of this file. It's a read write permission for. Then I'm going to change the name of the file. Ch more 77 for fully permission, test.txt ls minus a. So I can say that I can give the fully permission. It's mean I am successfully exploit the DAMG server, that's IP is 17.16.0.2, and I am also able to create the file on that, and I'm also able to change the permission of the file that I'm just done the fully provide the permission to that files. Now I did the successfully exploit, and I'm going to do the find out the flags in specific Docker. First of all, I'm going to check the Docker, how many Dockers or containers are in this server. There are a lot of containers are already in this server, and I just going to check the inspect the Docker details. That is the that is the ID is this one, and I'm just verify because I have to find out the root flag only in the 10.6.6.10 6.16. And now I have to log in the server. That is the Docker, that's the executive command for the Docker, and I just paste, and now I'm successfully logged in the container. I'm just going to do ls. There are multiple files that has in the server. I'm going to ls. Now I'm going to find out the root user. For the root user, I have already tried the multiple files. Now I'm going to do cd.home ls, and there are a ctf. Then I'm going to change the ctf and ls. There are two files, fake flag.txt and user.txt. Just going to find out the cat dot fake. Then I can say the flag try harder. Then I'm going to cat the user, and I can say that the black hole user access. I am successfully found out the user flag. Now I'm going for the root flag. I'm just going to do one thing, just cd for going to the, sorry, it is capital cd ls cd. I have to look in again a container ls. Then I'm going to ls, then directly cd to root, find out the root ls. I'm able to find a root txt cat root .txt. Then it's a nightmare black world root. Then I'm successfully find out the root flag. Another method to find out